Make your own monster, day 2. All right, let's recap again. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday, we talked about all the different things that we've learned so far. We talked about adaptations, how animals change for their environment to survive. We talked about inherited traits. These are things that you get from your parents, and that's what you worked on yesterday. We talked about non-inherited traits, and one type was acquired traits, something that happens to you because of your environment. And the last non-inherited trait is learned traits, and that's something how you learn how to do. Again, these non-inherited traits are things that you do not get from your parents. They are not a physical thing that you would get from your parents. So today's Tuesday. Yesterday, you worked on your inherited traits. Today, your job is to focus on your non-inherited traits for your monsters. More specifically, learned traits. You have to think of 2 traits your baby monster will learn from its parents. Again, don't worry, we're going to go over some examples. So one idea is this monster right here learned how to play soccer. Again, this is not something they got from their parents, it's something they learned how to do. So one learned trait could be learning how to play a sport. It could be any sport, it doesn't have to be soccer. This monster learned how to ride a skateboard. You could have your monster learn how to ride a bike, learn how to ride a scooter, anything that he had to learn to do. This monster learned how to paint. So you could be a little bit more creative. You could learn how to draw, learn how to sculpt, learn how to take pictures, learn how to paint like this one did or something else. And the last example we have here is this monster learned how to fly. Again, this is something the monster wasn't born knowing how to do. It's something that they learned how to do. Remember, your job today is you need to think of just two things that your monster will learn how to do. These monsters over here learned how to drive a car. Looks more like a bumper car, but we'll see. So this is what it'll look like in your notebook today. You're going to have your name, the date, science, and we're going to do one trait my monster learned is, and you got to think of something your monster learned. It could be any of the examples I gave you or anything you want, really. It says a second trait my monster learned is, and you're going to give some examples on how your monster learned to do something else. Remember, 2 things today, just 2. And that's it. You're done. Tomorrow, you're going to be working on turning both the inherited traits that you did yesterday and the learned traits you did today into 2 paragraphs. Don't forget, you're going to take a picture of your work and you're going to send it to myself or Miss Kapusky at our email so we can see how you're doing with your work. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. And remember, this is day 2 of creating your own monster. Once we get all this done and the writing done tomorrow, then we get to actually draw the monsters that you created. We can't wait to see them. Good luck, guys!